Welcome back to the channel. I know I've been uploading a lot of tornado series, but anyways, we're back in FS22, where we are going to try to farm some hay bales on a very hilly map. This is a finished map. This is outside the United States, so let's see how it goes, and see if we can try to survive in the wilderness. As you can tell, the map is very hilly. I'm using my steamer right now. Let's hope I don't miss the turn. Alright, so we're going to pull up on the dealership, see if we can buy some equipment. But I have a field picked out. It's a little down the road, so we may have to buy another truck that's actually made for off-roading. And trying to, try to tow some stuff. But, yeah, this truck's not going to cut it all the way. So let's try to turn, not miss the turn. Now we're at the dealership, so let's buy a couple of equipment. Well, I bought my first tractor. I also bought the property. So, we're going to go check it out. But first, we're probably going to need to, hopefully buy a trailer. And maybe we'll have to get a new truck. We might have to sell this old hay baling truck. Unless we can find something to... Unless we can find how to load this thing up. But, yeah, that's basically what we'll have to do. Maybe we can have the neighbor help me with a trailer so far right now. But right now, we got this old 3020. And it's not the most powerful, but it's going to work for the thing that we have. Okay, so I just called up a friend who lives around here, or my neighbor, I would say. He should be here with his trailer any minute. He has a old truck, and should be pulling up any minute now. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Oh, what type of trailer is this? Looks like a grass trailer. That's like a hay baling truck. There he is. He's pulling up. Looks like we're gonna try to load this up, and then, yep. We got the tractor over there. I think he's gonna drive it down since it's his truck, and, maybe if he sells this thing, we may strike a deal and I may buy it. Seems like a very nice truck, jeez. Anyways, let's load up the tractor. We're gonna pull up on the trailer. Let's see if we can do this. Alright. It just barely fits. This is barely big enough. This trailer is probably not really meant for, has some cargo rooms. This thing's probably not really meant for, tractors. I think it's more meant for lawnmowers. But anyways, let's, tell him to go on the way towards the farm. Well, there he goes. He's driving off towards the farm. I think we're gonna probably keep shopping. See if we can, the old owner said that there was a disc at the farm, or plow, I don't know, we gotta go check it out. But we need to buy a couple of stuff for hay baling, and we're gonna probably have my neighbor get his tractor since it's more powerful, and probably just tow it down the street. So, yep, or load up in a trailer, but that trailer may be too small. So, well, currently we're driving to the farm right now on the old pickup. Let's see if I can make it up the hill. It is definitely struggling to get up the hill. Okay, there you go. So we're now past the hill. So then we'll have a giant drop, I think, over this property. The owner did actually say that there is some leftover equipment. Like I heard, like the plow from when he used to do some wheat, I think. But he says he's gonna come around and harvest all that wheat. He sold me the property before he actually harvested it, but he's gonna be harvesting that very soon. Anyways, we're pulling up. We can see the tractor, so let's swing it right. We're not gonna tell him that. We're not gonna. Oops. We're not gonna tell him that. Well, this is definitely coming out of my paycheck, isn't it? I'm paying myself, but yeah, I just hyperplaned around the turn. Those rocks got loose, and I couldn't turn at all. This thing's pretty long, so I guess. Well, he did say that he's. Oh wait. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, he said that this field he sold me, so he's only gonna harvest these fields. He does not care how much he gets out of them. They're both rye and wheat, and I'm doing grass, so there's no use for these. He says, let me call him up. Anyways, let's load off the tractor first. It's very bad I just did that. Also, My neighbor also said that the trailer was bottoming out, was struggling to get up that hill. By the way, nice to know. And what's that? Let's walk over there. What is that? Oh my god! It's one of the old tractors this guy had. It looks like it's a pretty old one. It has tracks. I've never seen one of these like this before. I bet we're gonna try to start it up later, but yeah, let's try to get all the equipment on the farm at least, and have him at least harvest this. So, yep. Well, currently the neighbor's here, and there goes my other neighbor. I think his name's Bob. He's driving away, and then we have the other one harvesting his field right now. As you can see, his nice tractor and his trailer right now. He said he didn't care that I accidentally damaged it. Looks like he accidentally missed the part right here. To be fair, that harvester I looked up is only like 40K, so yep, he's just gonna finish this up. In the meantime, we're gonna hopefully get the plow over here and all the baling equipment. So yep, let's start doing that. So my neighbor had a big accident. He says he's gonna have to head down the road and call a friend to get his truck, because his truck is too light. So his truck keeps popping wheelies, and it keeps causing it to almost flip over. You can see he almost went in a ditch. He was bringing over his tractor. I did not buy this. He was bringing over his tractor to help me plow a field and get it ready. So, yep. But he's probably just gonna use it to transport my equipment. But he said he could help me, so if I needed it. So it looks like one of his workers just pulled up the thing and walked away. So it looks like I may have to move this for him. He said. Right now, oh god, he's coming back. He's still harvesting the field. He's halfway done. He still needs to do that field over there. And then we should be done. But the guy should be coming here any minute now. But let's help him by moving this. Pretty nice tractor. I wish I could own one. It's not a John Deere. I don't know what company this is. If you guys know how to pronounce it, please say. I know it's that. It's a 6105. Really want one of these now, but to be fair, we don't have much money. Can't spend a lot, but he is still harvesting, you can see. And he has to do that field, so, yep. Okay, so I just got back. Now I'm watching him try to get the new truck up the hill. This hill is so steep, but the Chevy Silverado is absolutely beating down the hill, going 0 miles per hour on the speedometer, I think. But it is climbing very slow. This thing has so much horsepower. Thank goodness he had a Chevy and not an old Ford. Good news, the first field is completely harvested. He now has to do the second field, but in the future, if he can, but in this episode, I believe, if he can plowing all this up, combine the fields together since I own both of them after he harvests them, and he has to take that all the way to the shop, sell it, and then he's going to start harvesting that field. So we should see the Silverado show up at any time, though. So, they are about to leave as they're doing the last inspection. I was searching around the farm. I think I found another barn. But the Chevy Silverado should be here by now, shouldn't it be? Oh, look at it. It's pulling in through that way. That thing's a beast. It's hauling the tractor he wanted to help me with. Thank goodness they were able to get it here in time, though. Maybe eventually I'll buy it from them, but I'm not sure. This tractor is worse than the John Deere one. Looks like they are. Well, what are they doing? They pulling over here? Probably turning around right now to unload it, so, yep. Okay, let's hear the engine. It's very quiet. This tractor's probably built in the 50s, 60s, same with that one, so we're gonna unload this and we're probably gonna put it up by the thing. Then we'll send the Chevy back off and probably have the grain wagon, have him send it off. Put it right here. But anyways, I did find the plow, so we probably are going to be able to start plowing. I'm going to hop in his truck because I'm going to show you what it is, because I'm going to hop in his truck and show you real quickly where the plow is at. See, down there here. The plow's in there. It's a John Deere one. You can see it. I'm not used to this type of environment. I just moved here from the USA. Anyways, yep. Let's park out here. Let's send it off, and let's get the grain wagon sent off. Start harvesting back there and start plowing. Well, there goes the Chevy. Driving off in the distance right now. Anyways, let's see what they're going to be doing. Well, it looks like he's starting to harvest that, and that grain truck is about to be sent off to sell everything. So, yep, everything's going as planned. Let's go in the tractor and let's start getting the plow. Okay, we are about to get the John Deere started up. It looks like he is already back with the next shipment of, looks like a skid steer. Yeah, it's the skid steer that I ordered. This is going to be used for picking up hay bales and loading them on the trailer. Looks like he is trying to turn around again. Yep. So exploring around the place, I just discovered a lot of this is actually animal farming. And wait, hold on. I just got a call. The previous owner said I made a lot of money from that field, and he was really grateful. He made $5K from it. He was hoping to go into retirement, so he's selling a lot of his assets. But anyways, it looks like to be a cow animal farm. It's probably what that is, a fence there. I think we can still use it. I'm going to use this as storage because there used to be a building right there. I tore it. He tore it down. It was a giant like composting thing. It's like a silo, but we may buy a shed, but we have this shed that we can put stuff in. So yep. I'm helping him again. He's missing some parts because he wants to go back one more time to finish them up. Because the tree line's right here. Eventually, I may cut down some trees if I own this property, like own this land. But I know I owned a lot of lands, but half of it's mainly forest. So, there he goes again. Let's back it up. And there you go. Let's head off. Well, I currently just unloaded the skid steer from that platform. It was very cool. This looks like it to be an old mowing business platform. So currently, we're going to start storing these away in the storage, and when we need them to buy the grass seeds and the cedar, we can get them out or hay baling. Right now, I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to come back to you guys when I'm picking up the plow probably and starting the plow. Okay, real quickly, I just put up the skid steer, but anyways, he just told me he needs this tractor loaded back up as he's going to be picking up the baling equipment that I bought at the store. He said it's going to take longer this time because he needs to go to his farm, feed his cows. He lives over there somewhere. He lives like 5 miles down the road. That's not very far, but with the hilly terrain, it's very tough. So everyone in this, so there's not really big tractors. The biggest field, I think, is only like 4 miles is probably the biggest field in this thing. So we'll strap this down for him. There you go, and yep, I sent him on his way, and let's get the tractor out the plow, and let's start plowing. Like, for final time, let's actually start plowing. Okay, so we're gonna head for the barn real quickly, and now we're gonna head over to the plowing equipment. Let's pick that up, and let's go. As you can see, he is now heading off in the distance on that road. He actually owns this grass field, so he does not care if he drives in it, by the way. So he actually is really close to me, but his main property is pretty far away. I may ask to buy it if he sells it. But anyways, let's back up and let's get this thing connected. This thing's pretty old, so I also did some inspection on it. It should be working, so let's see what happens. Okay, it looks like it's connected, so let's head out and start plowing real quickly. I'm gonna start the field over here. I'm extending the field by a lot. But as you can see, we are now starting to plow. So I'm probably going to get back to you when we're over halfway done probably. So, yep. It's going to be a lot of plowing. We are going to have to at least rent a seeder or ask the neighbors if they have any. Yep. We're going to probably ask the neighbors anyways. But the baler should be here when we're probably halfway done. As you know, I told you he has to feed his cows and all that. But look at that. I'm currently living the life right now. About to start hay baling. And I did this before, I just in the United States. It's pretty different in Finland. I had to learn the language, but thankfully half my neighbors are actually English. And actually know it, or actually are English. So, yep. We're going to extend the field by a little bit, and we're on our way. Well, that may be a little problem. We're trying to outline the field right now, and the plow is stuck. The tractor, I don't think, is really made for this. It's a pretty weak tractor. As you know, I don't really buy tractors like this half the time. This tractor is only supposed to be made for hay baling, so I'm going to kind of have to chop up the dirt or something. Maybe this field is just very rock hard, but yeah, it's very difficult just to get some grip in this field. Like, even I'm stuck right now. That's kind of bad. Now, this plow is not going to work with the tractor. I thought I had a good tractor, but this tractor is kind of weak. So I may have to call in the neighbor again to see if I could get a better tractor from him, because I know he has a bigger one. I think he has a 4020. This is a 3020, so we're going to disconnect this, and we may have to do this next month, because it's just very hard to try to do this, because I'm just a brand new farmer, and I can't spend that much money. But I'm gonna have to, like, at least put up this tractor. Let's hope this tractor at least seeds, at least. Because I hope this tractor was not a waste of money. I never used this tractor in the United States, so. And even locals say that John Deere is actually kind of rare here. They don't really have a lot of John Deere tractors or equipment here, because this is Finland, you know. And the John Deere doesn't really like to import, I believe, from here. But we did make this nice line right here, so it's very good on flat ground. But we're gonna have to try to call my buddy in again, see if we get a better tractor. Okay, so it's getting pretty late in the day, but as you can see in the far distance, the guy is here with the new tractor, and with the mower, he was able to transport the mower. Oh God, he said he didn't really care, so let's just go for it. He said he didn't really care. I know you're not supposed to do this, but yep. I'm just gonna be unloading the tractor right now, and let's put up the mower really quickly. We don't need it. We have no grass to basically mow, and I just use a lawnmower for the front yard. But anyways, let's put this thing up, and then we will be trying to use the plow again. Well, this thing's working like a dream right now. I wish we were using this thing earlier. Well, currently, we are all busy. The neighbors helping me plow. That's a giant bump. But anyways, I am finishing the harvesting for the neighbor, the old one that used to own this place. And currently, we're almost done. So after we get done, he'll take this away so we have more room, and we can actually start doing this whole field now. I'll say by next month, we should be able to get this field up and running. And be able to plant corn. Eventually, this is actually making me want a harvester. So eventually, we may actually go into soybeans or wheat or corn. If y'all wanna see that, you better comment down below. And make sure to subscribe if you want to see that. So, yep. I'll be harvesting in the meantime. I'm still just plowing, but it is definitely getting there right now. But it's going to take at least till next month until we plant. So, it's going to be a pretty long one. I've already been doing this for a long time. So, yep. And I can't believe I actually own my own farm. I used to work on my grandpa's farm. He used to own Case and John Deere, so I'm pretty familiar with half the equipment here. Thank God there was actually a John Deere here and nothing else, because I was not going to be able to... Oh, I need to raise it. Nope, that's lights. Lift plow, okay. And thank goodness it was here, so yep. Okay, so I just got done exploring that part. Wow. Looks like they are done. The harvester did actually leave before. This guy actually, he just had to make sure his inspections and everything was greased up. Anyways, he's now leaving. So all we have to do is just plow this all over and then start seeding next month probably. We're still plowing right now. You can see the tractor out there. But he should be... Oh, there he is. So this is one of the last trips. We still need the baler, but he's here with the looks like the... I'm not even going to question how he was able to drive with that on the end. Okay. Well, I told him not to do idiot things like that. He said he didn't know that it was up. I don't believe that at all, but let's start this thing up. And let's unload this and let's put it in the barn right now. Oh, this thing's a little stuck. This thing's barely big enough. Oh, there you go. Now it's out. Yep, let's put this up and let's send them out to get the baler. And we should be good. Well, I just got word that he needs to take both the tractors. He's going to bring me, so I cannot plow the field unless I get the old one started up. But currently, we only have that one or this one. That one doesn't really work. So we're going to try to get that one started up. That one has not been running. The old one was said in like 30 years, I think. And, he needs both of them. He's going to bring this one back to his farm. He's going to come back to the baler with this one. And he has to take that one back after the baler is delivered. So, yep. Everything should be good after that. And, yep. But next month, we may have to be canceled plans for a little bit. Hopefully, we get this done before next month. Well, there goes the tractors off. Well, time to see if we can try to start up this bad boy over here. If we do get this thing started up, the old owner said we could keep it, so let's go in the cab. Ooh. Thing's very old, so let's see if we can try to start it. Just turn over, come on. Is it on? Oh, there you go. It's popping again. Can we try to lift this thing up? Let's see. There you go. It's working. It's unbelievable that this thing still works after all this time. I mean, this thing needs a little bit of a paint job, but that's it. We can be using this thing. Probably want to check a lot of the lines, though, but let's see if we can connect to the plow and start plowing, because all the other tractors had one problem. They kept getting stuck in the mud. This farm, I think, is one of the lowest farms in the map. Even though it's one of the highest farms, it has so much, it has bad ground that to the point that it just wants to make the tractors get stuck. So let's see if this thing starts to plow. Oh, this thing's pulling with ease. This thing has no problem at all just pulling for the dirt. Like, yeah, it's struggling a little bit, but this thing is made with horsepower and made to last. My God. This is one of my favorite tools. I don't care if this thing's old. Like, look at this thing. Normal tractors would not be able to do that. They will just get stuck. This thing's just a beast. It's slow. Yes, it's slow. But at least it has a front piece. So, yep. I just got back from getting some food and lunch. And it looks like my neighbor is coming over here. It looks like his tires are freaking out. Jesus. And he is finally here right now. With don't run me over. With one of the last of the loads. And, I told you to stop doing this. You're going to damage my equipment. God. Well, we have to get this unloaded. Now for the seeder and seeds, I'm going to have to get that myself. And what's stuck? Are we stuck a little bit? Oh, God. Well, we gotta figure this problem out. Well, currently, we finally got the baler. It's not the biggest, but if I didn't want to do very big bales, I don't even know why we have that for the skissy of the hay bale attachment, because we're probably not going to need it, but it's always good to have it, just in case they are big. But in the future, I'm hoping to get a bigger baler, hopefully. There you go. So then we have to pull forward. Do not hit that. Okay. So, I told you I've been on my grandpa's farm doing this since I was 14. But I'm now 19, so. Yep, I'm gonna close this gate for the day and close this gate. Currently, hopefully the neighbors come back eventually, but today we're gonna try to get this all plowed. As you can see, my other neighbor, I met him. His name's Jimmy. He said that he wanted to use it, but first I said, "Hey, can you please plow for me for a little bit, and I'll take back over. Once I'm done plowing, you can have it." So hopefully today we can seed, so next 2 months we can start harvesting. So yep. Jimmy has got a lot of the field done today, but I think this episode is going to end off with me getting done plowing and with Jimmy also helping me. I gotta say, a lot of stuff is very good, so I think we should try to drive around, try to see if we can find any potential way to get a seeder, see if we can try to buy it off a neighbor or something. Let's hop in the truck and let's try to see if we can do that. Put in first gear, right? Let's head off. We're probably going to head over to the dealership and probably over to the supermarket because we need some groceries, of course. We just moved here and we need a lot of stuff. So let's try and navigate this, okay? So steep road. Good thing this truck is... Okay, the doors... Oh my god, I think I just ran over a deer. Well, bad for him. Yep, this is the forest. You're gonna run over deer sometimes. We're kind of booking it. What's up there, actually? Look quickly, what is that? Is that a bus? How do buses even be able to get out here? Huh? Well, looks like they have a bus stations around here. Didn't know that was a thing. Maybe if I lose my car or anything, I can use that. I would think that the roads would be too rough, right? Like, there's no way there's a bus right there, right? Driving past the gas station. What is that? Who's driving by? Is that a fire rescue vehicle? It is. It's a rescue vehicle. It's driving by. And I didn't know the vehicles were so tiny over here. To be fair, they're a little shorter than us. And yep. Over to the grocery store we go. We'll have to park to the side probably. Probably gonna head back. Who cares if we take up free spots. We are heading back to the farm right now. I don't think Jimmy is done plowing, but I think we're gonna finish it later. What is this? Is this a police officer? Why does he have he turns it on? Okay, I guess we're gonna follow behind him. Why does he have his lights on? Like, there's no sirens, though. That's weird. Oh, I just think I ran over another deer. Oh, God, what the... Whoa, what the heck happened here? Don't wanna... I gotta pull over and see what happened. I don't know why the support beams went down, but my god, what... Bro, everything happened. A car hit another car, the bus is impacted, jeez. No wonder there's an ambulance here. Or fire rescue, no wonder there's a police officer here. They all got out, though. On the other side of the car is talking about it, jeez, we need to head off and we need to head back and that'll be it, probably. So, yep, let's touch this. Today's been a wild day. He's definitely not done, but he has a lot on. He has the other field done. We just need to do this one. But anyways, guys, that will be an episode today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this weird and wacky episode. This is the return of the series. Last series was a pretty bad series. It ended early with a lot of plot holes, and we didn't really do farming in that series. We just did basically racing. So hopefully, in this series, we could do more farming. Next episode, we are hoping to plant and do some hay bales or grass bales, whatever you call them. We're hoping to do that next episode if you guys do another episode on this. And we're also hoping to maybe get some soybeans in. Maybe buy another field after a lot of this, and if we have enough money, we can get enough equipment. have some people help us. And yep. Anyways, if you guys liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see you later. Bye.